this morning. We're going to review our vowel sounds. So Miss Rachel's going to put my fingers and my hands on certain places, and I need for you to make sure that you're saying the correct vowel sound that matches. Make sure that your body is looking and listening to Miss Rachel. Thank you so much for all that. Ready?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Eh. Ready? Very good. What do we call all of those sounds?
Vowel.
They're vowel sounds. And why are those so important?
Because they make fake words real words.
They do what?
They make fake words real words.
They make our words be real words, right?
Yes, ma'am.
They do. All right, so before we go any further, I want you to show me how many sounds that you know. So I'm going to show you your letter cards, and we're going to see what our sounds are. Ready? Good. Good job. Very nicely done. Excellent, excellent job. Boys and girls, you all are showing how smart you are, and I appreciate that so much. I need for you to turn your bodies to Miss Rachel's whiteboard. Miss Rachel's going to do some chaining. We have some different ways that we do this. Sometimes we do it with paper. Sometimes we do it with cards. Today, Miss Rachel's going to come up to the whiteboard, and we're going to start reading some of these. All right, I'm going to write some letters. I'm going to see if you can make the word out of this one.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hot. What if I change this letter and I make this? Mm-hmm. What if I add a letter to this word right here? Spot. Now I'm going to change another one. Let's try that one together. Some of you got that one really quickly, and some of you are taking a little bit to do it. I changed the p to a, what is this letter sound? Ooh. So let's say this. S, ooh, ah, t, slot. Very good. What if I change the vowel sound from s, ot to s, slit, because that ah changes to an eh. Very good. Now from the slit, we're going to go to a different, I'm going to take away one, and I'm going to put a letter combination that we've been practicing. Are you ready? I'm going to change this one. This might be pretty tough. This makes one sound, remember? We've got it. It took a second. So let's say these sounds. Ready? S, ing, sling. Very good, very good. What if I add a letter sound? Slings. What if I take away a letter sound? I'm going to take away the sings. And I'm going to take one letter sound away, and I'm going to put a letter combination that we've learned. Ready? Ready for this digraph? I'm going to take this one away. What is that sound again? Okay. Things. It's a what? Oh, kiss your brain for knowing that that's two. Very good. Very, very nice. Excellent job. And one more in this chaining. I'm going to take away this digraph and I'm going to put a
Wings.
It has started raining again. Rain, rain, go away, right? Rain, rain, go away. All right. So let's start a different one. Second chaining. Miss Rachel's going to put this one in blue. Ready? Okay. I'm going to write the word that has the sounds.
I knew it was going to be chop.
Okay, what if I change the vowel sound? What is my vowel sound in chop? Okay, that's the letter name. What's the sound? What if I change that vowel sound? Smart, smart kiddos. And what if I add to it? Excellent. That means when I add that at the end, it means what? What? You have more than just one. Now, I have many, right? More than just that one. Here we go. We're going to trade out our digraphs. We're going to trade out the ch for this. Ships.
More than one ship.
Yes, that does mean more than one ship.
Kind of like 3 ships, just in the story we were talking about.
What? Yes, do you remember what those were?
They were the Santa Maria, the Panta, and the Nina.
Oh, yes. Awesome job. Great job. Absolutely. All right. We're going to take away our shh. And Miss Rachel's going to put up a letter sound. It has 2 letters in it, but don't let that confuse you. Quips.
What is a quip? And that's not even a real word. If you put the
It is a real word.
if you put the chip there, it'll be
Quips. We'll talk about that one in just a little bit when we get finished, okay? Can you hold on to that thought? Very, very good. All right, here we go. Next one. I'm going to take a letter away and put one in there. Quits.
That means you quit.
I quit. I quit. Miss Rachel just quits today. That would be bad, wouldn't it? All right. All right, Miss Rachel's going to add a letter sound. Ready? Oh. I added here. Very good. All right, so we're going to take away our qua. Miss Rachel has to keep on looking at her book. Here we go. And we have
What about we put it upside down?
upside down. What? You knew it before I even had it written? Oh, that's awesome. Because we only changed that beginning sound. Kiss your brain for knowing that. All right, and last one in this chaining. I'm going to change my vowel sound. What is my vowel sound here? That's my letter. What's my sound? I. I'm going to change my vowel sound. What is this vowel sound? Hunts. He hunts for food.
He hunts for reindeer.
Well, I suppose that we could hunt for reindeer, right? Yes. What? Oh, so there is. You know what? That's the story of Miss Rachel's life. Something white on the back of my shirt. That's life. That's okay. Got Miss Rachel sidetracked. That's all right. All right, guys. I want you to listen to some words real quick before we read our book today. In just a little bit, after we finished, okay? Ready? Not right now. Hold on. So I've got 3 words that I want us to talk about before we read our story today. The first word is task. Task. Has anybody ever heard that word task?
Yes. No.
Tell me what you think it could be, Hunter.
It means that you have something to do.
Oh, what did he say, Jorge?
That you have something to do.
What did he say?
He said that's when something has to do.
Something you got to do, right? A task is a job. It's something that you've got to do. It's something that you've got on your list. Miss Rachel's task a while ago was to do this letter chaining with you, right? Miss Rachel's task that I'm about to do with you is to read our story today, correct? Correct. All right. Yes, ma'am.
In our RTI in Miss Carson's room, we read a paper that had a task in it, and it said, I have a task. My task is to write my hand on a pad.
So that's what you had to do, right? Very good. All right. Word number 2. Fernando, Miss Rachel needs your eyes. Trim. What do you think that means? Trim.
It means like you're trimming something. It means like you're trimming your hair. Like trimming your hair. It means
Oh, let's see. Charlie, what do you think it means? Okay, maybe cutting something. I heard somebody say that you might be trimming your hair. Have you ever heard of someone trimming something else?
Trimming your beard.
Okay, trimming your beard. Men might trim their beard. What about this? Has your family ever had to do some yard work and they would have to trim the bushes? What would that mean if they had to trim the bushes? They would have to cut them. And then my next word, hold on to your thoughts really quick, is shrubs. What are shrubs?
Oh, there's something that my best has scrubs and she uses them for dishes. It cleans things.
Okay, I think you might think that Miss Rachel is saying scrubs.
No,
shrubs.
Yeah, my Beth has shrubs, and she uses those.
To clean dishes?
No, to get those things that are hard to get off.
Okay, that might be a new product that Miss Rachel doesn't know about. I don't know. Let's see, Juliana. There are shrubs in your garden, maybe? Okay. What are shrubs? Natalia? That's okay. Ellie, did you have a thought? Yeah, I saw your hand up earlier.
Mustache?
You think a mustache means shrubs? You meant to trim a mustache. Well, you could possibly do that. But a shrub, guys, is usually a plant or a bush that is growing outside of your home that has a lot of branches and little bitty leaves. A lot of homes have those outside of their front area to kind of make their homes look very decorative and nice. Yes. Oh, okay. That's a real world problem. Let's see. Remember that when we read the first time, what is your job to do? We are listening the first time around with this one. Miss Rachel's going to get her big yardstick out so I can point on here.
Why can't it just be on a show?
All right, you ready?
Wow.
Listen. My title is Task. Remember, we have our ears on the first time. I'll let you read another, okay? Sam has a long list of tasks. Sam must scrub a bunch of cups. Sam must help his dad trim shrubs. I love how I see some of you tracking with your fingers. You're doing a fantastic job. Sam must mop the steps. Okay, you're turning the page. Does your page match Miss Rachel's?
Yes.
Sam scrubs all of the cups. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Turning the page. Sam helps his dad trim shrubs. Snip, snip, snip. The sun is hot. Sam gets hot. He must be working in the summertime. What do you think? Turning the page. This is our last page in this story. Why are you saying, uh-oh? What do you see?
Trouble. He's going to be in trouble because he's sleeping.
Oh, I think you might be getting some of the picture clues. Very good. All right, put your listening ears on.
Yes, ma'am.
Sam spots a fan on the rug. Sam flops on the rug and naps. Then his mom spots him. Trouble now. Sam's mom taps him with the mop. Oh me, oh my. Trouble. Sam jumps up. Sam picks up the mop. What do you think?
He got in trouble.
He got in trouble. Oh no. I think you might be right about that. All right. So we read the story about some tasks that Sam was going to have to do. I want you to pay special attention to what he's got to do, because I'm going to ask you some questions in just a quick little second. This time If you would like to, you can either read with me quietly, or you can read with me with your full voice, whatever you are comfortable with. So I'm going to go back to task up at the top. So again, this is page 24. If you want to go back to task. Everybody there with Miss Rachel? Very good. It's okay. I think at the bottom it says 24, 25. Okay? If you think that you can read along with me quietly or with your full voice even, that is perfectly fine. And then we're going to do some activities. Miss Rachel's going to pull a group and I'm going to let some people do some buddy reading. All right. What's the title of my story? Task. Sam has a long list of tasks. I hear your voices. Good job. Sam must scrub a bunch of cups. Sam must help his dad trim shrubs. Sam must mop the steps. All right, turn that page.
I got there for you, Miss Rachel.
Oh, you are fast. All right, is everybody at this page with Miss Rachel?
Mad.
I want you to look at his face.
He's mad.
Is he enjoying his task?
No.
I don't think he's enjoying his task either. All right, here we go. Sam scrubs all of the cups. Freeze, time out right here. What are these words right here? What? Sight words? Tricky words. Why are they tricky?
Because
They don't say all of their letter sounds. And those lines tell us that, right? So we just have to know those words in our brain. All right, ready? Scrub, scrub, scrub.
I get there for you.
Poor little Sam. All right, let's turn our page. All right, are we all at this page together? Oh, no. Let me help you. Quick little timeout. We had, here we go. Ready? Sam helps his dad trim shrubs. Snip, snip, snip. The sun is hot. Sam gets hot. Oh, okay. Let's turn. Okay. Make sure that your page matches Miss Rachel's screen. All right. Are you with me? All right, here we go. Sam spots a fan on the rug. Sam flops on the rug and naps. He's going to sleep. Then his mom spots him. Sam's mom taps him with the mop. Another quick little timeout. I'm going to ask you a question. Who has it in their brain and knows what that little macaroni mark up in the air is called? Not a comma. The commas are on the ground. Apostrophe. And what does that apostrophe mean?
That means there's something. That means you own it.
You own it. It shows possession. So Sam's mom. Whose mom? Sam's mom. So the mom belongs to who? Sam. Well, Sam's dad's not in this. Well, he's helps Dad trim the shrubs, doesn't he? So, yeah, it could be Sam's dad if it was with his dad. All right, back on task. Let's finish their story. Are you ready? Sam jumps up. Sam picks up the mop. He got in trouble. Huge trouble. So I asked for you to pay close attention to some of the things that happened in our story. I want you to turn your bodies and looking at Miss Rachel. I'm going to ask you some questions about our story. Okay, I love that I'm seeing some of your eyes. Good job. All right. What task must Sam do? What are some of the ones that he must do? Will?
Scrub the cup.
Okay, he had to scrub the cups. What's something else he had to do, Logan?
Clean the steps.
He had to do what?
Clean the steps.
Clean the steps. What did it say that he did with the steps? He
Mom.
mopped the steps. But yes, that is cleaning. Hunter, what's something else he had to do? He trimmed the shrubs. And what does that mean again? He had to... Who had to cut the plants? He had to make them look nice, right? All right. Which is the task that Sam had to do first? What was the first task he had to do?
Wash the cups.
Oh, he had to scrub the cups. We had to scrub those cups. Absolutely. And why does Sam flop down on that rug towards the end?
He was tired and hot.
He was tired and hot. He'd been doing all of those tasks. He'd been working hard, and he found a what going round and round and round? A fan. And what do fans do for us? It cools us down. It cools us off. And the mom found out. And he had not done one of his tasks when the mom found him. What task had he not done? He had not mopped. And so what did Mom go to him and do?
Tap him with the mop.
She taps him with the mop.
She made him mop the floor.
and did she say, get up here, come mop this floor?
Yes.
Or did he know? Because Mama tapped him and had the mop that's what he needed to do. He knew exactly. He had to do that. Now, do you think that he had ever mopped before?
No. Yes.
Some people say no. Some people, if you think that he had mopped before,
Yes.
raise your hand.
No.
If you think he had never mopped before, raise your hand. Wow. Tell me why. Why do you think, Lila, that he'd never mopped before?
Because he never had any tasks to do.
Oh, you think this is the first time he's had his task?
Yes.
I think he did a pretty good job if that's his first time.
Maybe he knows what a task is but never done it.
Well, that's a possibility. That is a possibility. All right. Any questions so far about Sam and his task? All right. So,
One question.
okay, tell me your question.
Why did he have to mop the steps?
Why did he have to mop the steps?
Because he told him to help. They were dirty.
They were probably dirty?
He said they told him he has to help to clean the house.
Have you ever had mama or daddy or aunt or uncle or grandma or grandpa say, hey, come help me?
Yes.
Have you ever had that happen?
Yes. My mom says for me to
Who has a chore that they have to do at home?
I have to clean up my room.
He has chores. He has tasks to do. They just chose to use the word task. All right. Put your ears on.
Yes, ma'am.
We are going to divide out. I'm going to let you guys partner read, and I'm going to call a group over to my carpet. Okay? All right. I want you to take your books over to the carpet if I call your name.